flag at a time. Rubber and grit on the backstretch burn, tailgate shaking, every lesson learned. Paint chip raw, but the pride stays clean. Hit that throttle like a war machine. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. Hey! HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey! Keep it burning, tear it up, hey! Hold the line, HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Hey! 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 Black smoke rising, crowd on its feet. Hammered down now, feel that heat. No backup plan, no mercy shown. Take the checkered, bring it home. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey! Keep it burning, tear it up, hey! Hold the line, HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Dust on the fender, mud on the grill. Bolt every buckle, hold through the hill. Tight in the lane, never lift, never fold. Wide knuckle night and a heart made of stone. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, keep it burning, tear it up, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Rubber and grit on the backstretch burn, tailgate shaking, every lesson learned. Paint chip raw, but the pride stays clean. Hit that throttle like a war machine. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. Hey! HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey! Keep it burning, tear it up, hey! Hold the line, HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Hey! 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 Black smoke rising, crowd on its feet. Hammered down now, feel that heat. No backup plan, no mercy shown. Take the checkered, bring it home. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey! Keep it burning, tear it up, hey! Hold the line, HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. flag at a time. Rubber and grit on the backstretch burn, tailgate shaking, every lesson learned. Paint chip raw, but the pride stays clean. Hit that throttle like a war machine. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. Hey! HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey, keep it burning. Tear it up, hey, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Hey, hey, hey. Black smoke rising, crowd on its feet. Hammered down now, feel that heat. No backup plan, no mercy shown. Take the checkered, bring it home. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey, keep it burning. Tear it up, hey, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Dust on the fender, mud on the grill. Bolt every buckle, hold through the hill. Tight in the lane, never lift, never fold. Wide knuckle night and a heart made of stone. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, keep it burning. Tear it up, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Rubber and grit on the backstretch burn, tailgate shaking, every lesson learned. Paint chip raw, but the pride stays clean. Hit that throttle like a war machine. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. Hey, HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey, keep it burning. Tear it up, hey, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Hey, hey, hey. Black smoke rising, crowd on its feet. Hammered down now, feel that heat. No backup plan, no mercy shown. Take the checkered, bring it home. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best.
All right, welcome in everybody to our HVRL Craftsman Truck Series here for Season 5, Race 2. I'm Sean Happick. Joined with me in the booth is also Bryce Tucker. How you doing today, Bryce?
I'm doing well. Sunday night,
5-7 pit.
this series here at Kentucky with some high track temps, a bunch of drivers. Should be an exciting race.
I think it should. Yeah, with the temps, with the tire, which we're about to go over that as soon as
Tube
I
hitting.
not everything could be perfect. I knew I was going to get something wrong, and I had my voice chat on. There we go. Turn the voice chat off. Me or anybody else don't want to hear these guys all race. But we will go over some of our race info here. Here we are at the Kentucky 2020 Oval. It's a mile and a half there, 45-mile-an-hour pit speed limit. Our track conditions today are partly cloudy. I believe I've seen about 41% cloud cover all race long there, Mr. Tucker. Is what
Yeah,
I
we
seen
have
when I look at the session there. The air temp of 86, track temp 123.
23 degrees. Yeah, that's pretty significant. We'll see if that cloud cover kind of moves and changes and drop the track temp a few degrees, but that's going to be a difference maker in this race, especially we have 120 laps. These guys have 2 sets of extra tires, so 3 sets total. Means they're going to have to stretch those tires around 40 laps per set. And so there's got to be some kind of management there. So it's going to be fun to watch, see the different strategies.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And like I said, just those 2 additional sets of tires. Fast prepare. Our stage will be at lap 48, and our fuel percentage is 50%, which they are getting about 25 laps. 25. I'll do that later. I don't care about this that graphic there. Anyway,
I ran 40 laps this afternoon just to kind of see what these guys are up against, and felt like I pushed with a pretty decent race pace. And at the end of 40, I was at 56% on the right front.
That yeah, I mean that's a could be a lot of speed is difference if someone's at 65%. That's not sure what the speed is per lap, but it's definitely quite a bit.
Well, and that was with me by myself on the track, not having to worry about anybody else. So that could be amplified if you're racing door to door with somebody or bumper to bumper. So these guys are going to have to think about everything they do tonight when it comes to pit strategy, how hard they want to race someone at any given time. You get these guys up front battling for first, second, third, fourth, and fifth or whatever, and you get 2 or 3 wide, and guys not wanting to give up position, and it might be fun at the moment, but it might hurt them in the long run. So see if we get a chance to watch some of that play out tonight.
Yeah, then we do have sub drivers this year, and it looks like we do have 4 of them that are subbing. If you want to go over them slowly, I can show each one here.
Yeah, let me pull.
I know we had Chad Bass. Chad Bass is being ran by, I believe that was, who was that?
Chad Bass is Garrett.
Garrett, that's right.
Garrett Crawford.
Yeah, he's right there. I believe he is in our road series. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So he was the one that won in our road series. Right now he's about 24th fastest in practice. Chad Bass, I believe, was 2nd or 3rd in overall points. So he's just looking for a good, clean race, no penalties. Hopefully, we have. I know Anthony Hall was driving for Andre Carvalho.
Correct. Anthony Hall is driving for the 11.
Yep. Right now he's in 30th fastest out there, but definitely a fast guy.
A long-time HVRL driver here in the truck series, but due to his success last season, can no longer race. So probably enjoying getting to run as a sub driver tonight.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun thing we added. As long as it doesn't get abused, it should be pretty good. KT McCann couldn't make it. He's got a good pick there in William Kern.
Yeah, that's
season
quite the
1.
buff.
Yeah, season 1 season champion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he went out and picked a very fast driver. We'll see how Kern does with this group of drivers. I don't know if Williams quick, and won't be surprised if he wins this race or if he's up there towards the front, but I'm not sure he's raced with a group of 40 plus guys in HVRL in this truck series, so it might be a different experience for him.
It's definitely going to be a different experience for him, especially a lot of these guys he don't know. Some he might
Yep.
from the Indy series, but I don't think too many. Then we have good Sean Wilder, winner of last season's there, racing for and actually in Ryan Seabolt's truck.
Yeah. Yep. It's weird. He was able to get from California to, shoot, where does Seabolt live? Be able to borrow his truck.
I don't know. He probably had it trailered him over there, and he just met him there.
Yeah,
So-
with Wilder's money, I'm sure that was the case.
So, well, as we have about 5 minutes left, 41, 40, we have 43 in here right now. Let's go ahead and pull someone in here and let's talk to him. Anybody you pick, man.
Let's take a look and see here. Who do we have?
As you see over here on our left, anybody in a teal colors are our rookies, so you'll see them scattered throughout the field tonight. So just kind of pay attention to who's new in the series.
I'm just looking for someone specific here. Give me a second.
That is fine. We do have a championship. Well, I would. I find everything, then I lose it with this new layout I got. I moved everything around. Here we are. Here's our
Well, we have,
championship. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we've got Nathan Murray up here in the booth with Bryce and Sean. Pulled Nathan up here. Currently, Nathan, you have the quickest lap in practice. Track's awfully hot. What kind of strategy goes into tonight's race?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a little bit different because I have a drive-through, so I'm just going to try to fight to get my lap back and then see what happens from there. It definitely is a lot more slick than what I was practicing on. Looks like we're like 4/10 off of what I was running on our own practice that we had earlier today. So I don't know. I haven't actually ran like a full qualifier lap in this practice. I ran a couple of fast laps, and then I've just been working on my long tire run. I'm down to like 67% on the right front.
After 40 laps?
After 25 laps. Yeah,
Okay.
It's pretty atrocious. But
Yep.
I've been working on my strategy in 3 and 4, trying to find rotation, and I've picked up like 8 miles an hour trying what I just been trying for the last 5
Good.
laps. So
Good.
I know what I need to do in these late runs, and if I can just get the track position, I think I can do really good because this is my best track. I've been 2 and 1. I've won this race second time around in ARCA. First race ever at this track in ARCA. I got second. Should have won that race. And then last year in the trucks, I got second place.
This is your
and
track.
This is my track. So I really like it. It sucks I got to drive through, but we're running 120 laps, right?
Yep.
120
so
laps. Stage at 48.
I'm just going to be patient and get my lap back. There's going to be wrecks, especially if people don't practice driving with how the conditions are going to be. It's going to be really slow in the long run with this tire.
Well,
I think it's going to be really slow, and people are going to try to overdrive and push, and people's going to be sliding up in 3 and 4, and they're going to be hitting each other. Oh, I already know it.
yeah, the drive-through might not affect you too bad come the end of the race if you do everything else well after that drive-through. So it could actually work out okay.
Yeah, I just want to make it to the first stage with minimal incident points and in a position to where I can put myself somewhere where on that restart, when we're really racing, I can gain a little bit of track position from there and then just take what I get based on how the race is going.
Good. Well, good luck to you tonight. Saw you had a good lap there. See how it plays out. You will still have to try to qualify in based off of the amount of drivers we have.
No, we do
not
not.
tonight?
No, we
have
are at 43 right now, and we're about to call it. So
Okay.
we're
So
at
it
the
looked
limit.
like we are at the
People
limit.
are just asking about that right now in the chat.
Yep.
but-
Yep, nope.
I
Yep, we're about to make an announcement.
I thought we were a couple long.
Nope. Well,
Well-
we're good to go. So,
Yeah.
good luck to you, Nathan. Hopefully everything works out. I'm sure a few yellows will come out and get your lap back if you even go a full lap down.
Yeah, I'm scared I'm going to take a lap down, but I'm not going to try to force myself on the track and block a whole bunch of guys going twice the
Right.
speed. So,
Yeah.
if I go a lap down, so be it. Dayhoff is going to be in the same position as me, and he's a damn good driver. So, I'm not in too bad a company right now, starting where I'm at. We're okay.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
you'll be okay.
Well, good luck to you.
Okay?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You betcha.
Nathan Murray
There you
there.
have
Hey,
it.
yeah, if you would go ahead and make an announcement that if they have any type of penalty, do not qualify, because we have 43 in the session right
43
now.
stalls, and we got 43 drivers.
Yep, and we're 45 seconds in, so left. So I would make that announcement and just let everybody know if they have a penalty, do not qualify. As everybody can see, I do have our championship top 5 there. That is our top 5 in points and their position right now during practice. The 38 is not here tonight. He has a sub driver, and that is Garrett Crawford, but he is 038 is what we make our subs do. So he won't actually come up on the tower, but he is in 25th right now, fastest in practice for 3rd place in 38 of Chad Bass. So, full field tonight. Thought we were going to have to qualify in. We only have 43 pit stalls here. We had about 46 signed up, but a few were not able to make it. And it looks like we have the exact amount today. So,
Yeah, it worked out. I think some guys
I
probably had
like
some
it.
pressure, thinking that they were going to be up against it qualifying in, but
Nope, good thing
we
not.
are.
I actually like it like this. I hate it sucks sending people home,
Yep.
but it's kind of it's pretty cool.
Well, track temps dropped 8 degrees.
All right,
So we're at
there we go.
116 from a high of 124. And you're going to have a little bit of evolution. Let me take a look at the track info here of what iRacing says.
Yeah,
High
116.
usage, high usage carryover from practice, carryover. Yeah, we'll see how this track plays out for these guys. Who's your pick to put this on pole?
Shoot, I don't know. I was too busy talking to everybody. I didn't even pay attention. I know Bobby was 5th or so he's that. But now, I mean, the track temps are down, so it's gonna be pretty close. I'm watching Stanley Hill right now.
I'm going to go with Danny Gross.
Danny Gross, yeah, that's not a bad pick. 115 degrees, I believe. Did it come up a little bit, or did it just drop a degree?
Dropped one more degree.
Dropped one more degree. Stanley Hill, the first around at 31.713. Chris Mono there in P2. Now we're gonna get a lot of shaking up. There's William Kern there on his first lap, just 3/100th of a second behind. And that is gonna be it for Kern. Looks like he's pulling over there.
That 31.71 was the fastest lap in practice. So right now, let's see what these guys can do. Danny Gross with a 32.19 on his first lap. We'll see if he's going to try to send it here. This is my pick.
Watching Quinn McLean right now get out, currently in 17th. Watch him finish this lap.
Mason Connell jumped up to 3rd with a 31.75.
There we go. Quinn did jump up into 18th there. We have Sam. What you say his last name probably was? Ramity.
I need to look at it again.
I'd call him
conversation with Sam.
Ramity and just forget that other S. Sam Ramity.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
As he's coming out, currently in 7th right now, and gets up into 4th. So, not bad for him.
Danny Gross is currently 20th, so I missed the boat on that one.
Randy Post out there putting down a time. Let's see. Joe Hudson's going to be pretty quick. He will as well. We do have 3 rookies in the top 10, though, so that's good on them. Let's see, Randy Post currently 19th, putting down. Bobby 20th. Good thing for Bobby, it is a little bit cooler out. See if Randy does any bit better here on this lap. supposed to not do any better. Bobby's out there for a second lap. Looks like he's about plus 4 thousandths over his last one. Yeah, did improve. Bobby 21st. That's pretty rough right there. I can actually see if they're up above or not of their time. It's not going to be a quicker lap for Sean McLean, doesn't look like. Looks like Key and Fry's about done here. Do have Dustin Bloodworth out on track. All right, Bloodworth 13th. That's a pretty good jump there for Bloodworth. See if he can do any bit better. Looks like he's a little bit slower this lap. Should be able to see below their miles per hour there, if that's accurate. Looks like he's a little bit behind his first lap. Looks like it, with this heat, looks like it was more of a first lap, hot lap. Yeah, did not improve. Look like he'll stay there at 13th. As our qualifying is done. Have that. Let me go ahead and set this timer. There we go. Set that timer. Going to get a driver's meeting done. Bryce, you're going to get those penalties done. Go over that good driver's meeting. Make sure they know about the apron like Chris mentioned.
Yep.
And all that. And we'll take a short break. And we will be right back when we get ready to do the starting grid.
One flag at a time. Rubber and grit on the backstretch burn. Tailgate shaking, every lesson learned. Paint chip raw, but the pride stays clean. Hit that throttle like a war machine. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey, keep it burning. Tear it up, hey, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Hey, black smoke rising, crowd on its feet. Hammered down now, feel that heat. No backup plan, no mercy shown. Take the checkered, bring it home. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, hey, keep it burning. Tear it up, hey, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. knuckle nine and a heart made of stone. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, keep it burning, tear it up, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Rubber and grit on the backstretch burn, tailgate shaking, every lesson earned. Paint chip raw, but the pride stays clean. Hit that throttle like a war machine. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, keep it burning, tear it up, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Hey, hey, black smoke rising, crowd on its feet. Hammered down now, feel that heat. No backup plan, no mercy shown. Take the checkered, bring it home. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, keep it burning, tear it up, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Dust on the fender, mud on the grill. Bolt every buckle, hold through the hill. Tight in the lane, never lift, never fold. Wide knuckle nine and a heart made of stone. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine. HVRL Truck Series, hard racing at its best. HVRL Truck Series, we go harder than the rest. Tear it up, keep it burning, tear it up, hold the line. HVRL Truck Series, one flag at a time. Rubber and grit on the backstretch burn, tailgate shaking, every lesson earned. Paint chip raw, but the pride stays clean. Hit that throttle like a war machine. Hear that rumble roll, get low, stay mean. Come out of the corner like a headline machine.
All right, everybody, we're here, done with the drivers meeting there, ready to go over our starting lineup here at P1. You got Stanley Hill. Starting P2, probably something Kern's not used to in these trucks, starting on the outside in P2. Replacement for KT McCann, so expect a good showing out of William Kern here. Starting row 2 in P3, Mason Connell. He's a fast guy from last season that had to cut his season short, so looking forward to seeing him back at it. P4 is Sam. We still haven't figured out how to say his last name, so there in the number 3. Good luck, Sam. Starting row 3 is Anthony Hall. He is replacing Andre Carvalho tonight, sub driver P6 Chris Romano. In P7, Donovan Kliss. P8 is Sean Hughes.
Want to turn them loose?
P9 is Josh Revel. P10 is James Tate. They can wait just a little bit. I will, though. There in P11 is Justin Nava, and P12 is Dylan McLean. All right, should be good to go. So I had to cut these guys loose, get this going. Here in P13, Dustin Bloodworth and Ryan Seabolt, sub driver in P14, Sean Wilder. P15 is Forrest Martin. P16, Corey Moore. In 17th is Kean Fry. 18th, last week's winner, John Feely. 19th, Joe Hudson. And P20th, Chris Weiniger. Take it away, Bryce.
Coming in 21st, we have Bailey Walker. In 22nd is going to be the 54 truck of Randy Post. 23rd, we have Bobby Grady. 24th, we have Quinn McLean. And then starting 25th, another McLean and Sean McLean. 26th, we have Danny Gross. I missed the boat on that one, Danny, but he'll pay me back some time. 27th, we have Robert Rambo. 28th, we got Kel Deese. 29th, we have Brad Dorr. 30th, Lucas Bray. Let's go ahead and extend this one lap, maybe. Get these guys caught up. And 31st, we have Shane Johnson. 32nd, new to the league, David Wells. 33rd, Mr. Nick DeTraglia. Starting in 34th, we have the 9 truck of Mike Kufel.
Oh, as we're green. Sorry, I guess it didn't extend it like I thought.
That's okay. And at 35th, we have Mitchell McLean. 36, Kyle Rogers. Let me help somebody out here.
No, it's fine. It's all switched up now. We done missed it. Me and you were talking too slow.
Yeah.
There you go. Stanley Hill takes the lead, though. Gets a good jump off the start. It's really going to be a long game type of a track with these temperatures, with these short amount of tires we have here today.
Yeah, this is going to require good race pace with patience. We talked about it, not overextending yourself because the guy next to you is passing you or whatever else. Just race your race, just stay patient. The only thing that you got to take in factor if you're a driver is if you're up there to compete for the stage, then you might change things up. But if you're in the middle of the pack,
That's the last Chris Romano right now.
Chris Romano obviously had a great season last season. Really come on strong after racing in the ARCA series and really provided a lot of competition for these drivers inside this truck series.
Guys are starting out really well here.
Yes, they are. Stanley Hill about a half-second lead here. He does have the fast. Oh, Josh Revel's got the fastest lap at a 31.72, right about what our qualifying lap was. These guys are running some pretty fast laps early on. Some of these guys up in the top 10, I'm surprised they're going this fast. We'll see how this plays out. I mean, Stanley Hill out there running some clean laps. Looks like he's really got something on this track right now that he's really comfortable with.
Oh no,
I didn't see
yeah,
what
we do
happened
have
there.
yellow. I don't know either. I'm not seeing anything come up really, but I think that's only going to help our drive-through guys out. Looks like Danny Gross has a meatball though.
Guess he see what he does here.
He either slid up in somebody or he hit the wall. I can. It's normally kind of Danny's MO there. I can't find him. Here he is on the.
86.
Have to replay that now.
I don't know if he comes down on the 9 truck a little bit.
Well, we will find out.
Yeah, it looks like Danny just kind of comes down on the 9 a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to run his racing line, he just keeps coming down. Not much that Mr. Kufel could do there. I just don't think Danny realized. He either thought he had him cleared, or maybe he didn't think he was as close as he was.
Yeah, probably not. Hey, good thing is, Bobby Grady has a meatball flag though.
What happened to Bobby? I'm about to find out. It's weird because Bobby's basically stopped.
I mean, he looks good all here. Was it after the? Okay, Bobby. Oh yeah, Bobby went into the pits. Let's see here. Oh, he blew his motor. I think it looks like he just downshifted or something.
Yeah, it's like he's stuck in gear.
Pull that away a little bit. All right, save that for our chase. Oh, that is a shame for Bobby there. Well, he'll get it back, I'm sure. Lucky dog. Brandon Dayoff got the lucky dog there. So who do we have a lap down? Anybody now?
Let's take a look.
As we look at our runners of our championship 5 there, that's in the I don't know if I wanted that in the tower, but that's all right. It's over there in the tower. Bobby Grady, first place in the truck series right now. He's in 42nd. John Feely, winner last week's in P2. He is in 14th. Donovan, 4th in points, is in 6th. And Shane Johnson, 5th in points, is in 39th. And our replacement of Chad Bass, I believe, was Crawford. He is in 29th right now. So, either way, better in provisionals. So anything is better. Well, unless you get penalties, then that's not so good.
Yeah, it looks like Bobby disconnected. I don't know. I wonder what happened with his truck. It's like he was stuck in second gear.
Yeah, it was weird. He was just putting along and it just shifted down. I don't know. That's really gonna. Yeah. Yep, I agree. I agree, KT. Says he probably dropped his beer.
Well, that can happen for sure.
Man, that's why Bobby. I feel bad for that guy sometimes. Guy can't have 2 good races in a row.
Yeah, he consistently shows up with good pace, and then things like that happen.
But we have some guys. I'm in our top 20 didn't pit. There's no point. They're going to have to pit again anyway. Right? I mean, nobody's got repairs done yet because it's just fast repairs for Danny. Other than that, everybody stay real clean there.
We got Sam in the 3 truck rocking that Wrangler paint scheme.
Oh yeah, Sam's definitely pretty quick. I mean, there's a lot of quick guys out here, so it seems like he'll probably be a contender this season.
Yeah, someone new to the league. He's already He was up towards the front at Daytona, and now he's up towards the front at Kentucky. I know it's early, but you know, just showing where he can be and where he is. And Stanley Hill so far showing great pace on this track. I'm just curious what these guys could do with it over the long haul. Some of these lap times seem really fast for how early it was in the race.
Yeah, well, let's check out our biggest gainers right now. I got to get rid of that telemetry there in the way. Garrett Crawford up 12 spots. Everly up 9. Kufel up 8. Bargetzi up 8. Reginald Harris Jr. up 7. So, not bad.
Stanley Hill jumping out to almost a half-second lead again, pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm sure Will is just probably playing that Jaws music in his cockpit. I'm sure. As William actually falls down to P3. As Sam's going around too. I think Will's going in the save mode here. But these guys are a lot better than they used to be since the last time he raced in our truck series in season 1.
Anthony Hall, one of our replacement drivers, currently running 8th, or sub-drivers, I should say.
Yep. And Sean Wilder's doing pretty well. He's stuck in between James Tate and Dylan McLean there in 13th. Ryan Seabolt's replacement. So seems to be doing just fine there. I'm sure Seabolt will be happy with even a 13th, but I know Wilder would probably finish better than that.
These guys are 7. Fiedley into the 70 a little bit coming off the wall. Oh, that sucks. Bobby's new computer is literally in a firmware update.
Oh my God. Gotta get all the cobwebs
Bugs
chopped
worked
out.
out.
Well, maybe he can get back in and get a couple positions.
There's got to be something in settings where you can. It must have like automatic updates, but
Yeah, you got to turn that off where it only does it between these hours. Oh, there we go. Someone else in the wall there. Looks like that was the 13. Got in the wall. Nava almost came down on Feedley there.
Stanley Hill really benefiting from that clean air and just really, he's got something figured out on this track. I know we're only 16 laps in, so I'm curious what that pace does here when we get to lap 25, lap 30.
Yeah, real good battle here between 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Between Sam, Romano, Kliss, Kern. You know, with all these sub-drivers, if you sub-drive and get a penalty, your penalty will be, it'll be awarded to next week to the original driver when they get back. So these sub guys are probably really trying to play safe, so they don't get these guys in any type of hurt here.
Stanley's lap times are starting to drop a little bit. Mason cut into it about a quarter of a second there.
Yeah, let's do the fastest. Let's do the fastest 5 here, and we will show the fastest 5 average. I'm sorry. Let me get that. Oh, well, the fastest driver last lap was Randy Post, Edwards, Corey Moore, Mason. The last 5 lap average was Dylan McLean, Stanley Hill, Mason Connell, Sean Wilder, and Chris Weiniger. Our fastest last 5 lap average fastest. So
that'll be a cool little graphic to watch as this race goes on, as these tires start to age.
Oh, definitely. Lap leaders, well, William Kern 1, Stanley Hill 18 now. Biggest gains, Garrett Crawford up 15, James Edward 9, Brandon Dayoff up 8.
William Kern's sitting in 6th place right now. Last week's winner in the 7 truck, Mr. John Feedley, running in 11th.
So they have about 25 laps. They're just getting into, yellow on their fuel gauge. So, they're down about a quarter tank right now. They need to get to at least 24. So, like, they have to milk out this whole stage so they can make it. So, they're going to have to get to at least lap 24 or 25. And I believe their fuel was 25 or 26 laps. So,
Yeah, you can squeeze 26 if you're lifting. That's what I noticed running the laps I did this afternoon. You can definitely squeeze 26 if you're lifting a little bit. And
I bet you that's what some of these guys are doing. Like William Kern fell off. But now I'm curious with someone like Stanley Hill up here with that fuel gauge won't calculate, if you're saving any. I don't think so. But Stanley
yeah,
Hill running up front, Mason Connell, those guys running really fast laps right now. They're going to have to go in a little bit earlier than everybody else, I think. I have the top 20 selected as well when they get into the pits, but I don't think... Ooh, Stanley gets up into the wall just a little bit. I don't think... they'll be able to... I don't think there'll be anybody to take tires, right? To get a jump on stage. Yes, it's 25 points. The winner gets 150 points, so it's not a huge deal, but it is a good bonus.
Yeah, you got to find a way to probably stretch those tires 48 laps for that first stage, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't see anybody doing that unless they're just having a horrible time in the back and really need to get track position. But I just, so early in the race, I just don't see anybody wasting a set of tires right now when you need to make them go 40 laps.
Yeah, you might as well gain a little bit at the back end and just push that first set of tires a little longer
especially
here.
Yeah, because most of the time a caution's probably going to come out the last 20-30 laps, right? You don't want to have the oldest set of tires when that comes happening and everybody else gets to go and get their last set. Reginald Harris back here in 34th, right there in the 52. CP's a good tire saver. Represent, Reginald. Hudson is way back here on, I don't know if he's fuel saving or what, but I'm excited to start hearing out these fuel calls. They should be coming in this next lap or two, and there should be a whole lot of them at once.
Yeah, we're got to be pitting here. The only thing that's saving them right now is that lap, a couple laps of caution
Right,
pacing.
they may be able to go 27, 28 altogether.
35. Here they come. Here they come. Edwards wanted to make sure everybody knew he was pitting. Got
Go Rebel,
quite
Feedley.
a few trucks out here. It's getting another lap.
Yeah, quite a bit pitting. Probably I've probably seen let's see, about 10 so far. Yeah, not too terribly many. Only, like I said, probably only about 10 so far. New leader, Mason Connell.
You got more trucks pitting now. Let's see how many guys stretch it. Oh, quite a few. Not surprising, some of the trucks that are still out there that have stretched it.
No, yeah, definitely Mason Connell.
And William Kern, one of them. Mason Connell's a little surprising. How much?
I mean, he hadn't been up there for the fastest 5 average, fastest lap 5, so...
He was starting to close on the leader.
Ooh, James Edwards looks like he was black flagged. He may have been speeding there.
Oh.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And the yellow flag is out.
That's gonna...
The 99 was close to that. I don't know.
And it looks like I have James Tate here. James Tate, let's see what happens here.
The 99 gets in the back of the 71.
Yeah, I wonder if he didn't call out his pits or not. So if he didn't call out his pits, that's gonna end up being a penalty there. But if he did call out the pits, then that's gonna be a penalty on the 99.
That really shakes things up.
Oh, it does. You know what? Not very much damage though for the 71 of James Tate. Luckily for him. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Definitely gonna shake it up now. As William Kern, he was all these guys were lucky he didn't come down. Maybe they were down in pit road and just decided to exit stage right away.
Yeah.
Watch that battle out there. William Kern looks like he's gonna be right behind Mason Connell. Looking good so far. Dylan McLean out front is gonna be our leader here. Not sure who's getting a lucky dog. Has a lot of guys pitting here. I do see a lot of guy with 2 tires on here. Surely that's not accurate. This is all set up on time, so they may just took a little extra time in there. Maybe they just took less. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, I
Then
guess
they'll take rights at stay. I don't know. Maybe we should go back and look at like Chris Romano. This thing is set up on times on the lap, so this isn't a guarantee. That's what they did. But maybe if you go back and look at Romano or Wilder, it says took 2 tires. If you can look back at any of them and see what they did, maybe that is a strategy. But I wouldn't think they'd take rights. I think they'd waste the lefts.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
Like Chris Bargetti's going to get our lucky dog.
I didn't see Chris taking any tires.
Okay, yeah, it just took a little bit longer. We might have to adjust that just a little bit. But normally, if you're in there for 12 seconds, it's going to say you took 2 tires. So,
Well, we've got still a decent amount of racing before stage, so got Dylan McLean controlling the field on the inside, and you have Chris Romano in the 44 truck on the outside lane, and then right behind Dylan, our strongest driver so far of the field, I would say, just based off of how he was leading the race and able to get out a couple different times. Stanley Hill in the 83 truck. So Dylan's going to have a little bit of a challenge as we get to this second lap, probably after going green flag racing again. We'll see how Stanley puts some pressure on him here, what kind of tires he has left, if he was able to save some, or does he still have pace? Let's find out.
fuel only. Yeah. Oh, there's a wreck in the back already. Oh, and up front. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, on the restart. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Looks like David Wells went off track right here. It definitely looks like a checkup on the restart. Yeah, it looks like Kild's might have just got into the back of Josh Rebel there. John Feely just did a base of maneuvers there to get out of the way there on changing lanes. That'll be fine. Okay, right back there. Who do we have there?
Looks like Shane Johnson got a little loose, but then and on the restart, but Joe just Hudson in the 23 was going to try to go below him, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Joe just left too much of a gap there. I mean, you want to be a lot closer than that when you get to the line there, because they go, then, when you're right on them, you're not going to spin them out if you're right on them and they check up, no damage. But if you're off a little bit like that, yeah, Shane just trying to miss it, and then Joe trying to go down and miss it. Fortunately, that's going to shoot Shane Johnson up in the Brad door there. And then back around. Oh, 22 gets a little bit 75. James Tate makes it through. Lots more calamity going on up here. Maybe not. Yeah, Kyle Rogers got a little bit of damage there. See some of these guys trying to make it their way through. After the initial checkup, everybody did do pretty good checking up after that. But we do have a black for Edwards, Josh Rebel, and Shane Johnson. Not sure what for. They may have got a passing or something. I'm not sure here. Well, that's our third caution of the race as we're heading to lap 33, as you can see. Stand low. Oh, that's track info. Let's try race info. We do have our stage will be on lap 48.
Getting these caution laps have kind of helped with the tire usage a little bit here.
Oh, definitely. Definitely that. Then the field, just in case anybody was close to it. I mean, they're definitely all safe now. Let's see. I'm trying to see who's lap down. I know we have 30 on the lead lap at least. Let's change ticker. Looks like 32. So that means we have 10 laps down. Grady 20 laps down. So we have some guys fighting for their last back. Let's check out the championship 5 here. Is Bobby Grady first in points, is in 43. Listen to this. P2 Feedley is in P40. So now we have 38, which is using a sub. Chad Bass using Crawford. He's in 23. You have Kliss in 4th. He's in P6. Shane Johnson in P5 is 38. The only guy remotely having a good day is our 4th place in standing, Mr. Kliss, and he's in P6 right now.
Yeah, here we are, our second race of the season. It's not Daytona, and already a shakeup. It's going to be a long season of some points
back and forth. Sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it is key in these big season openers, to really have good races.
And I'm just wondering if we have anybody in this series this season that's going to be the guy that wins 5 or 6 races or is constantly in the top 10, because I just don't feel like this season's going to be
all over the place. Oh no.
Yeah.
As we have another incident in the back somewhere. Let's see if we can... Oh yeah, Joe Hudson. Yeah, it looks like Joe Hudson and Daniel Everly against the wall there. Hudson Everly, Shane Johnson as well. Going to hand out some penalties this week.
Well, it seemed like we started out really well, and now it's...
Yeah, Joe kind of didn't go down with the corner there.
He just kind of kept, almost like he didn't know. You got to know he's there.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Yeah,
I
Joe
mean,
just
he's
came in
just
hot.
yeah, maybe that's all it was, is he
He
just
just
was
came in too
carrying too
hot.
much
Just
speed.
speed. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
see.
And then everybody's taking what he thinks is the normal line, and then there's Joe next to it. Probably
Not really much Everly could do there.
no, no, no. But I think you're right. I think Joe just came in a little bit too hot. I don't think he quite knew at the speed, or maybe he just missed his mark there. Or what I do, and sometimes just forget what even corner you're on. Oh, and Shane Johnson finishes Everly off with a little extra tap at the end.
Oh, and I believe Hudson has a meatball, maybe?
I do not see a meatball. He does not.
So a
But
checkered
James
flag.
Edwards.
I think Joe blew his truck up.
He must be getting it fixed. They're being towed. Maybe
Being
once he
towed.
starts the tow, it doesn't have a meatball on my screen
Yeah.
anymore. Maybe.
Good. Yeah.
But as Dylan McLean's out front, though, he's been out front for a little bit. Look at that. Let's look at our
Yeah.
lap leaders. Stanley Hill, 25 laps. Nathan Murray, as you can see, just popped up. We'll get the lucky dog. Anyway, Stanley Hill, 25 laps. Dylan McLean, 8 laps. Mason Connell, 3. And William Kern, 1 laps led. Our biggest gainers, Brandon Dayoff up 27. Nick DeTraglia up 21. Garrett Crawford up 20. Haven't seen a whole bunch out of Garrett. He's just eking his way up slowly, man. I'm sure Chad Basses loves seeing that. Mike Kuffel up 19 and Chris Margetzi up 16. Our fastest laps. So, well, that's not it. That's the average. There we go. Our fastest laps is Josh Rebel, Stanley Hill, Chris Romano, and Donovan Kliss and Sam. So all within 600ths of each other. Here's our repairs being made. Bobby's got 14 minutes done, but I think he had disconnection issues, so we can probably cross that off. But Danny Gross looks like he's got about 3.5 minutes worth of repairs he's been doing.
We've got 10 laps to go to stage. Got some pretty consistent guys up there that are in the top 5. Stanley obviously leading the laps he did. William Kern still in 5th. Chris Romano found his way up to 2nd. Mason Connell's been up there. And then, like you said, leading the way here for a little while is Dylan McLean. Like to see these guys keep it green here for the rest of the remainder of this stage to see how this plays out with these top 10, 15 trucks here and see who makes a push for some stage points.
I just like seeing some of these rookies up here, you know, kind of mixed in throughout the field. You know, a lot of them by the end of the race kind of work their way back towards the bottom, like you see there, that block of 21 through 30 there. A lot of them are there and back, but you have McLean leading and Kliss in 6th in the top 10, so that's good.
Green.
Dylan gets a pretty good jump there. Romano not too bad. Romano chooses to jump down on the inside to block off Stanley Hill. I feel like Romano's got some decent pace right now. I'm curious to see what he does with it here on Dylan.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, and there we go with another one. I'm not see who's really fallen. I don't see a lot of guys falling, so I'm not quite sure where that is yet. Nothing's really popped up on my SDK.
I didn't see anything either.
Oh, I do right up there. Okay. Stop there. Let's go to next. We'll go this way. Have to get out of that for that to work. There we go.
75.
Yep, it's
Brock
right.
was part of it. Oh, they're 4 wide there. 3 wide.
There we go. Mitchell McLean, I know, is in on it, so we'll go back and look at that. Check out the far chase here. Oh, Sam there. Sam and
Oh,
Mitchell,
it
it
looks
looks
like
like they got into
looks
it
like
along
Mitchell
with
got a
James
little.
Tate
Yeah, if I'm watching from this, it looks like Mitchell got a little loose. I don't know if it's the air from the
from them
8
being
truck behind
3.
him,
Yeah.
and he just gets a little loose and he comes up into the 3. Not much the 3 can do there, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I
It
don't know.
almost looks like
He may got
the 75 got a little net code from the truck behind Wilder there
it
in the
looks like he
'08,
was scared.
possibly.
He was scared of the legend coming behind him. Looks like he just moved.
Could be. Yeah, it's something. He got a little
Definitely wasn't netcode, I
jerky
don't
there.
think. Yeah, that was more of a jerk than
Yep, it was.
a
He's a little
bump.
jerk of
So
the steering wheel.
yeah, I just think he seen the run that Wilder had, decided to move over, and I don't think he
And
realized they
he
were
realized.
4 wide.
Yep.
Other than that, I think he was about the only one that had damage. I don't think Sam had a lot of damage there. Let's go check out his truck here. It's okay from the back. Yeah, just a scratch on the right front quarter panel there. Other than that, looks okay. KLD's going to get the lucky dog. I mean, Dylan McLean, these cautions are kind of working out for him, right? I mean, he's getting a jump,
absolutely.
and then every that, I mean, we're only going to have about, what are we at? We're at 41 right now, so.
Yeah, they're gonna go double file here, I gotta imagine, and then so start a lap 43 will probably be green flag. So we'll have 5 full laps, 6 laps.
No, well, they're going to green this time by now.
Yeah, they have 6 full laps.
Yeah. Yep. In this season, we'll go to, well, I guess to the completion of 48, so it'll be when it actually hits 49th lap on the counter. So yeah, it's gonna be a good little shootout here.
Still got our same running order pretty much, I think, that we've had for a while here in the top 10 or so.
Now, one thing these guys have to remember, even if a caution comes out with 3 laps before the stage, we will call that our stage caution, but the stage won't actually be awarded points until that lap that the stage is done. So hopefully they can keep it clean and avoid all that.
Yeah, because that really affects your pit strategy.
Yeah, it really does, and we actually had that last week.
Here we go. Gonna go green flag racing here.
Green's
See
out.
what
Green
Dylan can
flag,
do.
green flag.
Dylan with a good jump, as you would expect. Again, Romano might look to cut off, get down low. Nope, he's choosing to stay high, and it's going to allow Stanley Hill to take him for position. I expected Romano to go low there, and he stayed high and gave up second place.
Nice. William Kern going pretty hard to try to get some stage points here as well, and P4 battling for P5.
We got Stanley Hill back out to the lead.
Yeah, Stanley Hill was on a mission there.
They got Dylan's going to get him on the inside, but let's see what kind of run Stanley has on that high line. See if he's got.
Oh, no!
And that start
Yellow, yellow.
gives you the answer there. Holy
All right.
cow.
Tell them that will be the caution for the stage, but the stage points will still not be awarded until
Is it still, what lap is it?
it's lap 44, so we're not going to get to go.
I think we still have time, don't we?
Normally, if it's under 5.
Okay.
We normally don't. So
Yeah.
just tell them this will be
Yep.
the caution for the stage, but stage are still not awarded until lap 40, the end of 48. Well, good. Yep. So we're not going to throw a yellow for the caution, as we will go back and do that because this is too close to it. So, but we will go back and watch that and see what happens. We'll explain that. I want to say Dylan may have drifted up a little bit, but let's see. Because he had low. So there we go. Stanley may have just tried to pinch him down. Oh man, that is a. Yeah, I mean, I think Dylan just comes up a little bit too much. Dylan has position. Yeah, that definitely looks like Stanley is staying pretty square. I just think Dylan May thought he was clear there. Yeah.
Yeah, this caution really puts a wrinkle in the.
Boy, it does. Okay. I just had to make it to where they understood is all. As this will be the yellow that we throw for the stage. But again, the stage points won't be awarded until the end of 48. So let's see what these guys do here. They definitely may want to stay out for the stage points. I mean, yeah, that really shakes everything up, doesn't it, Bryce?
It sure does. It definitely puts a wrinkle in this race, and one I kind of like. I don't kind of like. I love it.
I know.
Right. Really puts a lot of these guys. You got guys going in or pitting.
Yeah, so do you stay out? Do you just try to go for 2 here, get stage points and be able to hang on till the next caution? Then maybe you can, because you're going to get out in front of these guys. But maybe if you do that, a bunch of people decide to stay out, and then you did all that and you're in 12th, and it's not going to matter. As we're coming up to what is that, 46 right now? Oh, these guys didn't even go in, did they?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think some of them, including one of our series directors, was kind of unclear of it a little bit. I did the best I could to explain it. I think they understand it, but maybe in the heat of the moment, you're trying to gather your thoughts and what makes sense. Am I pitting? Am my fuel? All that stuff, right? How does it play out the rest of the race? So a lot of decisions. There's a lot of mental stress here, I think.
Well,
Because these guys are 20 laps or so since they pit. Granted, there's a lot of caution laps, so they still have probably a decent amount of fuel. But you got how many of the trucks in the field that are behind the top 10 decided to go take fuel, and they're on a fresh, fuel, tires, all of it. Where these guys are on old tires, running low on fuel. So it definitely changes the strategy of the race. But I think with this many laps to go, it all works itself out in the end. Because there's still plenty of pit stops to be had.
Right. Well, I'm kind of worried.
Just,
I'm kind of worried how you worded it, because I think most of them would have pit.
No, I said it just as is. I said this is the caution 4 stage. Where you are at the end of this stage, we will not be throwing another caution.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then they get it.
Green flag.
It was pretty explanatory. It's just, I think in that moment, you're trying to gather all of the thoughts, right? Well, how's it all going to play out?
Yeah. We actually did have 1 to go, but you just can't, you never know with iRacing what they're going to do,
Yeah. Got Stanley Hill.
So this will be our stage order, I believe, as soon as they come to the line, right?
Yep, William Kern making a push there to get stage points and gets up to
thank
second.
you, KT. Well, good. I was just curious because I know it's a little confusing since we changed it, but man, those guys stayed out. I cannot believe it for stage points. And look at their fuel; they're almost empty. They don't have but 6-7 laps to go, and that's our stage right there. Is
Yeah.
Stanley Hill, William Kern, Chris Romano, Justin Nava, Chris Weiniger, Donovan Kliss, Kean Fry, Bloodworth, Sean Wilder, and I think Sean Hughes was in 10th there.
Well, the chances of another caution happening are pretty high.
They are pretty high. Oh, John Feely got a black flag for some reason. Not sure why.
Yeah.
I don't.
3 wide. Oof.
I don't know.
The
If we
9
should do a
truck, the
crank it
70
up
and the
now, or
51.
these guys are gonna have to pit. Maybe we should do
Yeah.
a crank it up now.
Yeah, I think crank it up works.
Well, heck, let's do it. All right, there's our crank it up again. Uninterrupted. We always like that, don't we, Bryce?
Absolutely. That's fantastic. Now this really throws a wrinkle into things as you have these top 10 trucks are all getting out there on their fuel stint, and they're going to have to pit green flag.
Yeah, I mean, Stanley
He's
Hill
pretty
is
much-
on 30 laps right now. So is Romano.
Well, so is Romano. William
I mean,
Kern's
a
at
lot of these
28.
guys. Daniel Everly and Mason Connell only 11 though since the last time, and they took 4 tires.
So they pit during that last caution and took tires.
Yeah, well, 11 laps ago, I think 2 cautions before. I think, and those guys are on fresh tires. Mason, Sean Wilder too. He actually pit last time. Well, Wilder says he pit 24 laps ago and took 4 tires, but Kern and Stanley are going to come out like rockets, man, when they get in there and take their tires. Some of those guys that need to go in and pit here.
Yeah, the fact that they're 60 laps, I mean, it could be an advantage for these guys stretching this first set of tires this long.
Oh, yeah.
Towards
And
the end of
there.
the race, absolutely.
Yep. Donovan Cliff, black flag.
Wow.
Did he get a...
Speeding in the pits.
he's got to be, because
Gotta
he's
be.
in the pits right now. What a shame. He was one of our faster guys tonight.
Got some good green flag racing here. Trucks are spread out a little bit. Tracks opened up. No more stage.
Yep. Just a good old 62 laps to go, it looks like.
Stanley Hill, our leader, is going to be pitting this lap.
Kern's got to be within a lap or two behind us. They go 3 wide there.
Yeah, Mason Connell finding himself up towards the...
Well, Mason Connell looks
try
like
here.
he took tires.
He took tires and pit. Obviously, those lap times are pretty quick, but I'm curious to see how this plays out for Stanley, who's been exceptionally quick all night. What he's able to do when he comes back out, because he's going to be way behind the race lead, but he's going to have tires that are so much fresher.
But you do not want a caution right now, do you? If you're them, although you're off, maybe
No.
you do. But Will does, Will does, but Stanley
Yeah, it'd
right
be
now.
perfect time for Mr. Kern to get a caution. He'd love that.
Yeah, so 32 laps for Will, 28 for Wilder, 32 for Nava, 32 for Murray. Those 4. The other guys have about 15 laps since they last pit.
Brandon Dayoff, Dustin Bloodworth, Kean Fry, all at 32 laps.
Surprisingly enough, they really can't
Nathan
get
Murray.
around Will.
Nathan Murray's pitting. Nathan Murray.
But here comes Wilder to the lead, though.
Yeah.
Wilder's able to get around all those guys. New leader, Sean Wilder there.
William Kern's still out. Brandon
Dude,
Dayoff's still out.
It's crazy. He's holding them on strong.
Dustin
but
Bloodworth's
Williams
still
going to
out.
need to get to the inside soon, though. He's going to have to make his way on the inside. Fastest lap, Donovan Cliff right now. He's at the new fastest lap. I guess there's a little bit of a...
Fresh,
Yeah. Just
fresh
a little
tires.
pros and cons about that black flag he got.
William Kern's still on track.
It's crazy. He's been saving so much fuel. Oh, somebody. Oh, he's going to be off track. That's probably not going to throw out a caution there for Sam. We'll have to go back and see what happened there. He got into someone there. Oh, wait. Was that Sam? No, that was Nick DeTraglia. Sorry. I seen the yellow and blue. Let's go back and look at the far chase here. Oh, yeah, he just looks like he comes up on Kill D's there. Yep, just not clear, and he just comes up on Kill D's and kills the inside wall there, able to keep it straight. That's Sean Wilder, still our leader.
So you need to strap on your public education knowledge here and math skills. What's interesting is we've got some good green flag racing here. These guys are spread out pretty well. There is a chance that this race stays green. So you have all kinds of different fuel strategy and pit strategies now.
So many now.
But everybody's got to pit multiple times. So where are we at here? We're getting about maybe 52 laps. If you pit now.
If they can pit now, they can
times.
maybe make it one more time if they save a little now, save a little bit later.
Is it enough? I don't think it's enough.
Well, here's Sean Wilder, our leader, coming in the pits right now.
Yep.
It looks like Quinn McLean got a black flag, though. So Daniel Everly is back out front. He looks like he's got about a quarter tank. So looks like he's still good for a handful more lap. These are probably all these guys that are probably on about 20 right now. Yep, exactly. They're all on 20, 21. Let me hide this telemetry for you guys.
Yeah, Daniel Everly with the little over half-second lead, and then Sam in the 3 truck.
It looks like Sean Wilder only took fuel right there, too, because he took tires before. So he's going to save those set of tires before. Daniel Everly looks like he took 2 tires, if this is right, since I adjusted the time a little bit.
Daniel Everly a pretty decent lead here. But I mean, he's 21 laps of green flag racing right now because, well, 19, 20 of them. Oh, Bobby Grady made it back in the race.
Oh, good for Bobby. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's actually 41st. He's not even last now.
Yeah, I messaged him, said I'd get back in there, just thinking, you know, if you can get a couple positions.
Oh yeah, everything helps for sure. Still better than provisional. Why I have both telemetries on, I don't know. There we go. Forrest Martin right now, though, he's probably got a couple laps left. He did really good in the road race, so.
So, I mean, this thing's been green since lap 47, 48.
Mm-hmm.
What's the lap times for a guy like Mr. William Kern?
Well, like Sean Wilder is doing a 33.11. We got William Kern. I'm not even sure what position
32.10.
Yeah,
32.10, and our leader's doing a 33.47. That's what I was curious. I wanted to see the discrepancy.
Well, so, they haven't been out for 5 laps, right? Or else I'd be able to tell you what the fastest 5 lap
he's been out
average.
For 3.
Okay.
He's going on 4 now.
Well, we'll wait.
But that just gives you an idea. He doesn't have to push that hard. But he just did a 32.4. Granted, he's working around some traffic, but he is moving with those fresh tires.
Well, he's about 7th or 8th right now at the last lap, fastest lap. So we'll wait a couple laps and we'll check out the fastest 5.
Yeah, Chris and the 53 truck is 32.4 as well. Murray 32.3, Mike Kufel 32.3. So these guys on fresh tires are burning those lap times compared to the top 3 trucks.
Oh yeah, and very
really
separated out. This is what I wanted these guys to do, just get a little separation.
Yeah, really shuffle the field around, and when you're pitting, really change things up.
Right. We do have a lot of guys to lap down, though, all the way to 11th position, I think.
So here's the advantage for like Daniel Everly is he can pit, and then when he pits next time, he's fine. Like his pit window is fine. It's the guys like Weiniger in the 53 truck. He's got about another 15 laps, 16 laps of fuel at most left.
Yeah,
so that's
it
going
looks
to put
like
them a little short at the end.
After this next cycle, what's going to happen in the next 3 or 4 laps? Looks like Stanley Hill is going to be back out to the lead with William Kern in 4th. But yeah, see, there they go. A lot of guys are going in the pit now. And Everly's going to have to pit in the next couple laps. Yeah, Forrest Martin, Sam, Bailey, Hall, James Tate, Dylan McLean in there.
I wonder.
Actually, Romano's going to have the lead in front of Stanley Hill. Mason Connell and William Kern, and then Sean Wilder, Justin Nava, Chris Weiniger should be how it shapes out here as Everly's going in the pits right now.
I wonder, Everly's lap times are pretty slow. Like his tires are old. So I'm wondering, does he take tires here? Yes, he does.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Ooh, I think just 2 though.
Yeah.
That was too quick of a stop. I didn't see the other side go up, so I think he just took rights there. I wish I had something to show me how many tires are left. Let me see pit stops. Daniel Everly. It says fuel only, but I know he took tires there. So fuel only needs to be 8 seconds for that, I think. There we go, but we have Chris Romano there in the lead. Get rid of that track map for everybody.
Yeah, he's 15 laps. Stanley Hills current. So, I mean, right now, if it stayed green, I would have to say the truck that's got the advantage is the 66 Daniel Everly. if it stays green the whole race.
Yeah, Chris is having a good battle there for 7th position, right behind Everly. Battling with Nathan Murray. Look at our championship 5 again. See Grady's in 41st, first in points, second in points, Feely in 39th. Third in points is 38, Chad Bass. And where is Crawford right now? Crawford is in 19th, not too bad. Kliss is in 4th in points in 33 because he had a drive-through, and Johnson is 35th. We are going to have a major point shakeup at the end of the night, Bryce.
Yes, we are.
Because all these guys, all the top 5 are in P30 or worse, except the 38 of Chad Bass, and that means Romano or Hill or Connell or Nava, someone like that can jump up in there. It's really going to be a shakeup.
Got a good battle here in that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th spot here. We
That's
got
what
about
we're
5
watching,
trucks
yeah.
that are just battling, yeah.
Our highest rookie right now is Sean Hughes there in 70 and in the 70 truck in P8, which is also right behind Chris battling for him. Good looking truck, by the way. That 70 Spark truck.
Wonder how much someone like a William Kern is lifting and coasting.
Well, we'll find out.
I'm bored with him. I'm just curious because he's got, if he lifts and coasts another 12 laps, would put him at 91. Oof.
He's just taking it nice and easy. Hey, let's look at our fastest 5 there for our last fast 5-lap average. Danny Gross, Bobby Grady, Brandon Dayoff, Quinn McLean, Dustin Bloodworth. Oh, there's it changed. William Kern moved up into 4th now. Danny Gross, Bobby, Quinn McLean, William Kern, and Dustin Bloodworth have our top 5 fastest lap. Last 5 average. Boy, it's a tongue twister to say. But Bobby's turning out the fastest laps right now on track. Doesn't matter when you're so many laps down, but still.
Yeah, he's probably got some good tires, and it looks like he's got clean air, and he's just out there hot lapping right now. And we all know Bobby can put down good laps. That's not a problem. Just stinks that he got disconnected because the computer decided to update.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, there's a caution.
Oh, man, that's going to definitely shake things up. John Feely. Definitely going to be a penalty. Let's see if he, well, he has to contact someone else. Let's see there. Oh, he just right hooks there somewhere. Doesn't hit anybody.
Looks like he's just on the apron. Yeah, he just got too low down on the apron.
Yeah, let's see here. We're watching the cockpit view there. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You can hear that thing slide around.
Yep,
Hey,
just got
I
too
don't
far
know.
on the apron.
Is that good or bad? I don't know. These guys are still going to pit. We have, I mean, we have 38 laps left. So, but here's the thing. Like, let's
Daniel Everly, you don't need to pit.
Let's say you have another set right now. Do you take it now or do you wait for the next time you have to pit? Being you're only going to have about 12 to 15 laps left when you have to come in and pit. That's a tough one, isn't it? I think we should pull. Bryce, I'll tell you what, we have to do a better job pulling guys up for interviews. We kind of suck at that here on this series, don't we?
Well, yeah, we kind of let them. I mean, I'm curious Daniel Everly's strategy,
Well,
because
there you
he's
go.
really the one that has
Yeah.
the biggest advantage right now.
I mean, a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, Daniel Everly stayed out. Looks like so did Sam and Bailey Walker, last week's winner. So, since he's not coming in, it doesn't look like. If you want to pull up Everly,
Everly's already in the booth. He's up here
well,
with
there
Bryce
we
and Sean.
go.
And
Yeah.
I was saying under Green Flag Racing that when you were in 6th place coming out of the pits there, that you had the advantage based off of laps still needed and everybody needed the pit. You're still in a good place here. So what's the strategy? How many tires you got left? All that stuff.
I'm cooking. I got one set of rights left, and I'll have to make one more stop. Everybody behind me still has to make one more stop. So I think I'm in a decent position right now. I know my rights are pretty worn, but I've been able to have decent pace based off that last little stint there. I was able to hold my own right about 6th to 10th. So hopefully it stays green so I can make this work out for me here.
Yeah, so if this stays green, what's your mindset right now until where you pit? You pit in lap 95, lap 98 to give yourself the green white checkered. If that happens, what's your mindset right now?
I still have like 18 laps of fuel, so
Right.
I'm gonna run it dry and pit with about 20 to go.
Well, my question was because I was thinking about balancing out those right side tires in terms of lap pace and getting the most out of that last set.
I'm probably just gonna pit late and push like a stab rat. See what happens.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, did this caution? Did you want to see this caution or no? Right here that came out for you.
I would have preferred if it would have stayed green to the end of the race. I mean, my strategy isn't changing, but with it more spread out like this, I probably maybe would have held on to like 6 or so. But I know, I think only like top 8 stayed out, so it'll be a little while before those fresh tires catch up to me. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here. This race has gone way differently than I thought it would.
Well, we'll get you back with your team. What team was it again, Daniel?
Volunteer.
Volunteer, that's right. Volunteer Racing.
All right, good luck, man.
Thanks, boys.
Where? There you are. Took a second to find Volunteer. All the team chats we have in the Discord. Yeah, so Daniel's challenge is going to be who's behind him with what tires, and I didn't ask him how many laps were on those rights, but he said they're starting to. I don't know what his words were, but I think they're starting to fall off a little bit. So I'm curious to see.
He
if
did say they were a little on
the
the Warren side, yes.
yeah. I'm curious if he can hold this field off and who's got what kind of advantage on him right now.
Green, green, green.
Yep, he is right. Top 8 stayed out. I think a lot of these guys are saving their tires for the end.
Yeah.
But I think there's some that are making a move now, so. Sean Wilder back in 29th after that pit stop. He may have took tires, so he may be putting down some good speeds right now.
One thing this does do is bring all the trucks back together. This field was spread out pretty heavily, and it was allowing guys to go out and turn good, clean laps because they didn't have to worry about too many trucks being around them. Now you look at this field, and you got 3, 4 wide. I mean, just bumper to bumper. These guys are going to have to really focus in here to try to keep this thing clean. Whoa, we got a truck blanket out there, the 51.
Nava really trying to push it, following right behind Stanley, one of our past leaders there. Speaking of leaders, let's check out the lap leaders here. Stanley Hill, 41. Oh, yeah, it's not even close. I thought it was going to be closer, but Daniel Everly, 14. Dylan McLean, 14. Romano, 9.
Chris Romano's going to pass Everly here. He's on fresh tires, so that's going to be fair. So Chris Romano's your new race leader. So that means Romano took probably his last set of tires, if I had to guess, and he's got his own strategy. I don't dislike it.
No, go out there and get a lead. See what you
Get
got.
a lead.
Yeah, I mean he can go 25 laps. So
Go splash and go.
yeah, splash and go at the end and just milk those old tires at the end out. Good looking
Yeah,
truck,
because
by
if
the
you,
way.
On Romano's.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great at making the paint schemes. He made one for me, and it took him like 20 minutes, and it was flawless. He's already got a 2.5 lead. It's
Yeah.
actually a really good strategy on his
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, it really just all. Do you think
If
it's
this
going to
stays
stay
green.
green or not? Do you think?
Yeah. If it doesn't stay green, he won't get the advantage he's definitely getting now.
I'll tell you what. I think I've seen enough of Sam to say he's probably going to be
A contender.
Yeah. I think he's going to be a contender. I mean, he do good, okay at Daytona, then come here at Kentucky and do pretty well. Do I think he'll win it all this season? No, there's just too many.
You got Daniel
Seasoned
Everly,
drivers.
Chris Romano. I think those two, if you had to pick favorites based off of how they finished last year and the pace they've had, you got a guy like Chris Weiniger in the 53 truck is just steady. So over 20 races, people are going to have to deal with him just being steadily there, consistently clean.
No, definitely. I think it's going to be in the chase. Definitely.
Stanley
then
Hill
could be a
starting to show
contender.
some pace.
Yep, Stanley and Bailey. I mean, doing pretty good. I mean, you got Nava.
Ian Fry started to do some things last year.
Yeah.
And then Bobby Grady, who can qualify on any track.
Hey! Look at this though. Maybe the best pick of the little draft here, the 38 of Garrett Crawford, up in the 8th already. I mean, he has just slowly worked his way up. He's got to be one of the biggest gangers right now. Let me look. Yeah, Garrett Crawford up 32 spots.
Wow.
Same with Daniel Everly up 32 and Brandon Dayoff up 33.
Randy Post up in the 3rd place currently.
Yep.
As well as Sean Hughes. They're on that same pit strategy as Chris Romano. So really, really good strategy as of right now for those top 3
What these
trucks.
guys do not want to see is in the last 20 laps a caution to come out. Not in the last 20 laps or they are cooked.
Yep. Right now it looks great.
Yes.
I mean, Chris Romano has a 3.2 second lead right now, 3.3.
Would you try to save any tire, or would you just run them off because you know you're going to get your last little bit?
He's already made his decision, right? He's already committed.
Yeah.
And I like it. Go for broke. It's a strategy. It's worth the risk.
Well, Chris Romano, our fastest average, last 5-lap average, Chris Romano, Sean Hughes, Randy Post, Mike Kufel, and William Kern.
Now,
where is Mike? And Mike is, look at Mike. Up in the 4th, probably on that same strategy too, as I'll look up the pit stops here as we can see. Yes, the top 6 did take 4 tires, it looks like, according to...
now, if you're some of these other guys that have had pace all night long, when do you pit? Do you pit at the last moment, just in case of caution? Or you say, you know what, I've got a set of tires sitting in the garage that I'm not using, I'm just wasting lap time right now.
Well, I don't know if anybody has a full set left, right? They might have just a right or left set.
Someone's got rights in their bag, and if you have those rights in your bag, how long until you take them? Because all you're doing is wasting time right now in terms of lap time.
You are, but yeah, I guess it's race flow, right? I mean, you probably want to see, how's the cautions been? How spread out is the field? Is there going to be a caution? Because there's not going to be a caution. You want to go in a little earlier. If you think there's going to be a caution, then I would think you want to go in the latest possible, right?
Yeah, that's the thing is, where's your mind at? Because if you're on fresh tires and you're turning 31 9s and 32 flats, and right now you're turning 33 4s, at some point you got to say, I'm leaving time out on the track. Or my mindset is I'm racing for a caution, because that's what I think is going to happen.
Right. You know who I'm curious on? I'm curious to talk to Will. I know he's not in chat, but I'll probably talk to him tomorrow and see how he felt. Like, Was he really pushing like he was trying to, and then like these guys are just that much improved, like they actually, beat
Well,
Will and Will gets fifth, or is he just trying to play it
I,
safe for
I think
KT?
Will's got his strategy in place. We know he has the pace, he has the craft. Some of it is probably trying to just stay safe and clean for the truck he's
KT,
subbing
yeah.
for. Yeah, exactly right. There's probably something to that because he's not racing his truck where if he makes a mistake, it's on him. He's probably just trying to find a way to be there towards the end and see what happens and keep it clean.
I know KT's watching, so I got to say it. This is probably the cleanest this truck has ever looked through this part of the race. Not see a dent on that 95
Well,
is pretty amazing.
We know Mr. Kern can drive with pants on fire too. I mean, he's definitely capable of doing that. And as quick and as fast as he is, and he does it on every track, wherever he wants. We got a lot of respect for him. He is not afraid to muck it up too, if he has to. So.
No, he is not. If there's a green-white checkered, you best believe he's going to be in the mix. But here you go, Romano up on Hughes by 3.3 seconds there, starting to get in front of, starting to work with some lap traffic there. Coming up on 2 more behind, in front of him.
Yeah, I mean he's at a 32.8, and those guys in the middle of the field are still in those mid 33s. So I mean the lap times are just so much faster for so many laps that the lead he has on some of those guys in the middle of the field is just substantial.
Yeah, it looks like our best battles right now are Murray and Rambo and Keels right here.
Everly's pitting this lap, so he milked that thing down. He's going to have fresh tires. So Everly's, we know based off our conversation,
Everly's in 10th, only 12 seconds back, is going to have fresh tires because what does Romano have? About 15 on his now already?
Yeah, but he's got a pit, and it's going to slow him down. So, but Romano still's got a pit once as well. Only Romano's will be a splash and go will be the difference. So Romano's pit stop will be noticeably quicker than Everly's. So we're probably looking at about a 16-second net lead right now, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Mike and Will are battling it out right now. It's like Will's just saved maybe a little bit more tire than Mike has caught back up to him. Wait, or is Mike was passing? No, Mike was in front of Will, right? Wasn't he? I can't remember. Maybe Mike's making a pass. I think Will's making a pass here.
They're passing each other. We'll leave it at that.
Well, they are battling back and forth. They are putting on a pretty good show there.
Yes, they are. I like that 95 truck rocking the M&M paint scheme in honor of the late great Kyle Busch.
It is a good looking truck there. It is weird not to see William Kern in the 31 though.
Hate to do it. I mean, but
Kean Fry back here in 14th. Not a bad showing. Hey, 14th out of 43 ain't bad at all. 12th, Dustin Bloodworth. Get those X's down. That's key right here in this race. Keep these X's down after that Daytona race.
Yeah, I think over a 20 race season, you got to think about the long haul. It's if a win comes, a top 3 comes, and because you've done what you're supposed to, great. If you finish 7th and you did all the right things and kept it clean, that's a great finish, right? If you finish 12th and it wasn't your best race, but you kept it clean, that's a good finish. Like, you got to just think about the long haul and try to stay clean for 20 weeks.
On the minimal tires they had, and kind of a more of a driving track this is, I think if you get in the top 15, I think it's a win. I mean, I would always want more, but I don't think I could be upset at myself if I had 15th out of these 43 on this track with these conditions. Like, there's a lot of good drivers out here.
And Sean Hughes and Chris Romano turned the exact same lap time last lap. The lead that Romano's had on Hughes has literally been stuck at 3.2 seconds for, I don't know, for a long time.
Well, the last time I mentioned it, when it was 2022 to go, it was at 3.3, and that's exactly what it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like Mike Kufel did go in the pits. It's 14 to go here.
So here's what's interesting is William Kern has moved his way up to third place. He's 2.4 seconds behind Sean Hughes, and he's on the exact same pit strategy. I think there's a chance Will has tires.
Man, if he
think
does,
there's a chance that Will has tires.
if he does, watch out.
Yeah, I think there's a possibility. I don't know for sure, but
Well, when we see the call out, we'll sure check. There's Corey Moore going in now. Uh-oh. You know what? Oh, no. Nathan Murray has been black flagged. I might got an inside word here that William Kern does have a set left.
I was thinking he did. I was thinking that was the case.
I was wondering why he'd been humping around third and fifth all night long.
Just kind of lingering, just taking his time. I've been thinking about that all night because he put 60 laps on that first set, and that's why I was thinking, I'm wondering if he still has a set of tires. So that's bad news for the two in front of him.
It sure is. Especially with only a 5-second gap. Here's the thing. You have, okay, our first two are going in right now. It looks like William Kern is staying out. William Kern will be the leader. But now's the time he needs to come in and get his tires in to make the difference. Because there's only 11 laps to go. And he's going to be 5 seconds.
That speed.
Yeah, he's going to be 5 seconds down plus changing the tires. So he's going to be about 8 seconds down. And he's going to have to gain a second a lap.
I think he was not wanting to
Yellow,
risk
yellow,
like.
Oh, no.
There it is. Oh my
no,
God.
No.
That is exactly what William Kern wanted.
Romano's getting out quick. But Romano and Hughes are coming out right now. Where's that going to put them?
Have fresh tires.
I'm not sure. But let's pit stops.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Who did that? What am I doing here? What am I doing? Empty. All right. Bailey Walker, it looks like. Oh, there it is right now. Him and Bloodworth looks like they're already fart chase here. Or maybe him and Forrest. Let's see. Oh, they just all squeezed down. Bloodworth kind of goes down into that. Yep. Yep, it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, Forrest is right there. Bloodworth just, I don't know if it alerted him that Forrest was there.
Well, Forrest was making a run between the two of them as Bloodworth was coming down. I don't think Bloodworth knew that Forrest was coming through the middle like that because Bloodworth was just trying to race his race line.
Yep. Unfortunately, probably going to be a penalty there for an at fault. Oh, Bailey got in the grass, couldn't keep it, came back on track. I think just barely clipped someone, but looks like that's going to be about all. Okay. William Kern in. Can you spy on him?
I can.
Oh, I missed it. All right, we have to rewind.
I'll back it up here.
Oh, I'm rewinding it too. Oh, I don't think he got tires.
Oh man, I can't tell. Does that show it jacked up?
Yeah, no. No, he did not get tires. But this field is going to be all types of jacked up, though. There's going to be people shuffling around everywhere. You're going to have so many people get wave arounds. There may not be that many people on the lead lap at the moment.
Luckily for Romano and Hughes, they were able to get out in time.
Yeah, field only
for
the top 5, but it looks like 6th place has... It looks like it shows Dustin got 4 tires when he went in the pit, and it still put him in 6th place.
How's he in 6th place? That's interesting.
But he's at 6th place, but at the back of the field.
Yeah.
Because everybody's a lap down. So he's going to get those positions because it's going to put lappers behind those guys. So, Dustin Bloodworth might be winning this race. Garrett Crawford getting a wave around now. Oh yeah, it's shuffling Bloodworth up there.
Wow.
Yes, sir, and he saved the set. My goodness. Right? I mean, I don't think nobody's going to hold him off being at P6, right? Maybe if he is 12th or something. Got another wave around there. We got a bunch of wave rounds going on.
Can you extend it a
Yeah,
lap?
I was about to say, do I need to extend that? Because it looks
Hang
like
on, we're
I
not
do.
going green.
I was just about to ask you that. Because it did not look like they were even remotely close up front. Yeah, so what are you thinking now? I mean, I don't think, not unless Bloodworth pushes too hard, gets loose, or gets caught up in something here, or is impatient getting around these guys and makes a mistake or gets in something. I don't think starting in the third row with what, 6-7 laps left, that they're going to be able to hold him off.
Yeah, if he's on fresh tires, I mean, there's just no way. That the difference. I mean, you're talking a second and a half lap faster. I mean, it's just no way unless he overdoes it and drives it into the wall or something.
I'm excited. Former teammate of mine. I would love to get Bloodworth to see him get a win here. But look at that. We have 2 replacement drivers, though. And William Kern in third, Sean Wilder in fourth. Where's our other replacement guys? Who else are we looking for? Anthony Hall. Haven't really seen much with him.
He was hanging around the top 10 forever.
Anthony Hall, yeah, 17th right now. And Garrett Crawford is 10th. So replacement guys are doing fine. Worst one is 17th, so not too bad.
I don't think we're surprised that the replacement drivers are having good success. There's a reason why they were picked.
I mean, you got Dayhoff.
You know,
Everly took 2 tires, it looks like, according to that. So, woo, let's get this thing going, man.
yeah, this is really interesting here.
It's like Kyle Rogers been black flagged or something.
Got a lot of black flags tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what he got black flag for there.
We're getting ready to go green here. Chris Romano going to take him
Green,
racing.
green, green.
Oh, he gets a little loose.
Yeah,
he
gets a
does
little
not get
loose.
the start he wanted.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Wheel was all over
Got
him
it.
right there. That's probably going to help Bloodworth a little bit, get that outside a pretty good jump here. Really want to keep an eye on Bloodworth here. Because he really doesn't have to make any huge moves. He needs to let those tire heat gets up a little bit.
Yeah, and just kind of let these guys fan out a little bit and then make his move. Because he can literally maneuver around these guys. The difference in traction should be substantial. Should be. Romano, just a good regather from him to kind of push out there towards the lead. After his,
and Forrest Martin, what a good race for Forrest here. There goes Bloodworth on the outside of Wheel. Finally got a little room, so now he's coming on the outside. Those tires are warmed up.
Those tires are warmed up. The confidence is there. He's got the laps to do it still.
Just be patient here. He got 4 to go. You don't have to whip it 3 wide on the outside here. He just take his time, dive low right down. There. Yep, there it is. Good move.
I mean, that's the advantage of having good tires.
Yep. Great move.
And he's going to go to the inside. Oh, he backs out of it there.
Yeah, good job. Oh, my goodness. He's going to push it 3 wide right here.
But that's the control he has. Who's where do we got? Who's coming up here on the... Is that a lap truck? Who's on the outside in the cell? Who's flying around the top there in the 86? Oh, that's Danny Gross. Where'd Danny Gross come from?
I'm not sure. There's
He's getting his
Bloodworth
lap
now.
back just in case of caution. Bloodworth's going to take this lead easily here. This is his race.
Yeah, there is. Now it's a battle for second and third, and that kind of pushes Romano up high, and there's Bloodworth.
He's going to walk away with this now. Nobody stands a chance.
Well, I guess
Game, set, match.
Probably being the cause of that last wreck, he's probably going to get an EOL for an at fault. But I guess it kind of worked out for him, right? I mean, is it? Oh, and there's a wreck in the back. Oh, Sean Wilder in the 8. There's a wreck in the back.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
There it is.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, they're still hitting. Woo. Big one. Oh, he had that locked up, which I don't think, meatball but for Sam, I don't think anybody's going to be able to
he's got control of the control of the
control
field.
of the field. It'll be a natural green-white checkered.
He'll just take off with it.
I think so. Man.
Or Nava's coming up. Nava's got some pace, and Wilder, I don't know.
Well, Wilder just got turned and into that, so Wilder's going to be kind of done for.
Well, I know. I'm just trying to see. It looks like Nava's got the high line.
Oh, on this right here. Oh, okay. Did it not? I just seen Wilder sideways, so I'm not sure. Where did it start? Did it start on Nava?
No, Nava's got the line. I mean, Nava's hugging the wall, and I don't know if Wilder knows he's there. He just kind of comes up. Yeah. Sometimes it's tough to tell who's where.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Good thing that's not my call, and that'll be our series admins to make the call on these at faults and stuff. But that's definitely a pretty hard one. He probably wasn't expecting Nava to have that big of a run on that outside, but
yeah,
man, he had a huge run there. Yep,
yeah,
it's just one of those. Oh, almost had it straightened out twice there, but there we go. Still has it kind of straightened out. Get out that grass.
So the only thing I didn't pay attention to, Forrest Martin is probably on the same pit strategy as other guys, meaning his tires aren't new like Dustin's, right?
No, it looks like Stanley Hill with the lucky dog. It looks like Daniel Everly, it's 4 tires for Dustin Bloodworth up top, right? This is according to this, and this is all just guesses. 2nd through 6th, fuel only. Daniel Everly in 7th, 2 tires. Brandon Dayoff and Dylan McClain in 8th and 9th has 4 tires, though. So they might be able to squeeze another few positions out. But are you going to pull Bloodworth in the booth? Don't do it.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to say Everly will make a push to gain multiple positions here, but Bloodworth should walk away with it. Bloodworth will walk away with this. There's just nothing anybody can do. I mean, tire advantage on a track like this, the level at which he has right now, there's no way to overcome
to save a set to the end, use it, and then a caution comes out is crazy. Or a caution come out. Every time I save a set, it's the greenest run you'll ever have. So I don't even try to save a set to the end. It's bit me more times than not.
Yeah, he's going to get, he has control of the field. He's going to leave. He's going to have a half-second lead before you know it, and then he's going to walk away with it. It'll be over. But the only other thing to watch for is the 66 truck, what he can do here from 7th place, and can he jump 3 or 4 spots?
Well, and Dayhop in 8th and 9th have 4 sets. Everly has, yeah, and Everly has 2.
Okay, so
everybody above
Dayoff,
them has fuel only. Yeah.
So Dayoff has brand new tires too. So Dayoff is really going to put some pressure on, as long as he can fire those tires up. Is they fired up?
And Dylan.
Yeah, they're fired. No, I don't. Dayoff hasn't pitted for 22 laps.
Oh, okay. Well, it just shows when their last pit. I didn't even look at that.
His tires are still probably okay though.
Yeah, but not as good as
yeah.
as Bloodworth's. But now I'm curious on Dylan, so now I'm gonna have to go to the pit stop. Dylan has been Bloodworth's been out there for 10. Dylan's been out there for 26. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, and day hop. Oh yeah. Okay. No, they're all on 20 laps, so it is only day hop here.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Yeah, he should have a 2-second lead by the end of this, right?
He'll be
I'm
close
in.
to a second anyways. That's just taking it easy too.
Maybe 3 by the time these 2 laps are done.
Romano,
Oh no,
I mean
Romano's
jeez.
geez.
Well, you know what it is the tires are the temps down, so he's got decent traction. But this is where Bloodworth's going to have
Yeah,
the
right
advantage.
there. Yep, in 3 and 4.
Yep.
Look at that run. You get out 3 and 4
Yep.
because of those
Well,
tires.
Yeah, the difference was Romano's tires temp came down a little bit, so they
White
had a
flag.
little in them.
Yeah, Willem Kern battling from third with
Everly up to fifth.
yeah, Everly up to fifth, trying to get around Kern and Forrest, but that's going to be real hard to make that move. So he's going to try to push
Everly's
it 3
going to
wide.
throw this in aggressive. He's going to get close here to Will. This is going to be the 66,
Ooh,
95,
there's a wreck
and 19.
going on in the
Let's see what
back.
they do.
I'm watching that. Let me get Brandon Dayoff first win here, HVRL.
Oh
Ooh.
my goodness!
Ooh, big wreck at the end.
Dustin Bloodworth. Dustin Bloodworth was his fastest lap of the race, 31.77.
Wow. Get those 3 to the broadcast waiting booth. I can't wait to talk to these guys. Meatball for Danny Gross there.
Chris Romano did a 32.1.
Yeah, Chris did a really great lap for being that old tires. I know Bloodworth is ecstatic. I wouldn't pull him in, KT. I know better than that. Not on his first win here at HVRL. I'm actually pretty excited for Dustin. I've been cheering for him for a long time. So great job. He's going to get this burnout and enjoy it, I'm sure.
That's a long time coming.
Oh, very much. 3 seasons, I believe.
Here we go. 2 races, 2 winners. Just the way you'd expect in the Truck Series. Probably have a different winner next week. And the week after that.
Well, I mean, with this amount of good drivers in this, man, it's yeah, awesome. It's gonna. I mean, we have no less than 10 winners every season. So
yeah, which is just crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's crazy.
yeah, this is just the way we have the league set up. Like, nobody has ever run away with it. Our most wins in the season ever in the Truck Series, since we discounted season 1 because it didn't have at least 20 or more average drivers, was 4. So
yeah,
and that was set last season by Noah Tills there.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting season. What a race tonight! We had some.
Oh yeah, it was everything I hoped it was going to be with the pits and the stages happening there, the few cautions in the beginning, late caution, but a good green flag run.
Well, let's do this. I got a 2-for-1 for our 3rd place finish. We got the owner of the truck and the driver of the truck in the waiting room.
Get them up in here.
Coming in 3rd place in the 95 trucks, substitute driving for KT McCann, Mr. William Kern. Got you both up here in the booth with Bryce. Happy. Let us tell us about the race there, Will, and KT. Give us some insight on letting Will drive for you.
I'll let Kern go first. I'm too liable to drop an F-bomb, so y'all go ahead.
Yeah, just first time I've been in the trucks in quite a while. I got to get used to these things again, man. They've definitely changed since the last time I was in them. I think I got second in the stage, and coming out with a 3rd was pretty good. I changed tires when I shouldn't have there at the end. Changed up some strategy, and then the 1 caution came out and it completely screwed me up with the strategy. So I had to just get everything I possibly could out of the truck there at the end.
Well, yeah, no, it was Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, I was gonna say, welcome back into HVRL for one, and it was awesome seeing you back out in the Truck Series. Haven't seen you since season one, since you're regular season champion in that series. So it was nice to see your name out there again. But how was it different than season one? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more competition. These guys are probably a lot better than they were in season one. But I mean, it seemed like everybody you raced around was pretty clean today. Did you feel the same?
Yeah, for the most part. There was definitely a few things here and there. Like I got hit coming into turn one right on lap one that gave me a 4X like immediately. I don't know if he just missed the turn or got tight at the bottom, but other than that, I mean it's pretty close racing. These trucks have always been close to one another. I thought everybody did pretty good. This is supposed to be the rookie series too, ain't it?
Wow, now ARCA's our rookie. This is a little step up. So
Oh, I got you. Yeah, still everybody did pretty good. I mean, I was impressed. I actually expected a lot more cautions, but yeah, rock out, man.
how was
Yeah,
it here
40
at this more technical track with only two sets of extra tires that have a lot of strategy in it for you think?
It did. I actually love the fact that we have less tires. I've always tried to push other leagues to do the same thing. Just have limited amount of tires. It really helps the people that can take care of them and helps you learn to take care of them. People really shine at that point, but like I said, I took some tires there at the end, and I shouldn't have. But what are you gonna do? The main reason why I did that. I was okay with that was because it was gonna give me only like a 3.5 gallon refill at the end if we went green, and that was gonna be a lot shorter pit stop with older tires. But what are you gonna do, man? Like I said, I did everything I could to pull out that third.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell how the race is going to play out when you end that first stage or end and start that first stage with the amount of green flag racing we had, and then you just don't know. You're like, oh, is this race going to just go green the rest of the way? I mean, it was green forever after the end of that stage, or yeah, the stage there, and so then it really starts making you think strategy and all that stuff. Where do I pit? How many laps can I get? Where do I take the tires? And we saw some things playing out for sure live with this many trucks and kind of where guys were shuffling throughout the field with pit stop strategy and stage strategy and all that stuff. So it made it interesting for sure. And I was thinking at the end there, I was like, I think Will still has a set of tires left. So when did you take that last set of tires? Will, can you hear us? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it was under a caution that I took it, I believe. It wasn't at the very end. My last pit stop, that was just fuel only, and I didn't have tires left at that point. So it was a stop before that. Like I said, I shouldn't have taken it. Right sides were still 90%, and I'm like, God dang it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But it was still fun. I had a blast. Hopefully KT's happy with the way I finished. So
No, you
Yeah,
should have went and won that thing.
I tried, man. Hey, I won the practice race.
Hey, no, y'all. Hey, all I got to say is, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the whole substitute driver thing. But when in Rome, do as they do. So, had to get me a substitute driver, and Kern did a heck of a job, man. That was a good day for Thunder Valley Motorsports there.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
Bloodworth's your teammate too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Bloodworth and Kean just got caught up in that last wreck. And like I said, I knew a lot of people watch these broadcasts while they're racing. I don't know how y'all do that. So yeah, I might have been telling everybody that Kern had a set of tires and try to throw the fear of God at him.
If I had a set, man, it was going to be all over at that point. Even with them older tires, I got a third out of it. So it was a quick truck.
So I think the whole sub driver things, we have limited it a little bit, but a lot of these guys race and life comes up, and with this amount of trucks, and you do a provisional with 40, I mean, we averaged like 35 trucks all season last season, so a provisional really just takes you out of it. So we just want a guy to have a chance if something comes up like UKT, you can still stay in it and have a chance at the chase. So.
Hey, man, it helped me get a little practice because I'm running championship series on Mondays now.
Right.
So I need all the practice I can get now at this point in these things.
Well, and it makes it fun to bring guys in that can no longer race in this series, a couple times a year or one time a year or whatever it is, and get a chance to watch them again or talk to them or whatever the case. So, and I'm sure for guys like yourself and Wilder and Anthony Hall who can't race in this series anymore, it's fun to be able to step in here on a Sunday night and fill in.
Yeah, and it's nice to see that none of those guys even won. So,
yep.
Well, it's like I said, this is the first time I've ever been able to sit down and watch a race, and I enjoy the broadcast. Y'all do a pretty good job.
Good. Oh, thank you, KT. We try.
Yeah.
I think my wife's over here sick of it. She's like, we're at the house, you're racing, now we're on vacation. You're sitting here watching the race.
Well,
All right. Well, congratulations, Will. I guess we'll see you out tomorrow for that big old long boring race tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right.
Congratulations to the 95 truck, KT McCann, the truck owner, and then his substitute driver, Mr. William Kern. Good job, boys.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
All right. Thanks, man.
We have it. Go ahead and pull up our second place finisher here. Coming in second, the 44 truck had really good pace all night long. Seemed pretty comfortable with Kentucky. Had a strategy there. Looked like it was going to play out for you to get the victory and maybe walk out with it if it would have, or walk away with it if it would have stayed green, but it didn't stay green. Tell us about the race.
Yeah, I just want to start off with saying, I fumbled that one restart, so sorry to
Yes,
everyone
you did.
I lied. I was counting down my teammate. I upshifted by accident, and I said, "Oh, I don't want to do that." So apologize to everyone for that. But yeah, I mean, we really had to think, which I really like. I appreciate the 2-tire thing. That's one of the things I enjoy most about this league is just it really makes you think and try to figure out the best strategy. And I sort of feel like I messed up the strategy when I changed tires. But while I was doing it, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go and run as fast as I could and see what happens. And if that caution didn't come out, I'm really curious to see how it cycled through. But I mean, it worked out. Me and Sean were able to stay on the lead lap, and we started 1-2. And I knew some guys behind me had some tires, so I was just waiting for them to come up on me, and I was going to try and make my bumper wide, but they're going too fast for me. Actually, I threw a block on Danny Gross, but it turns out he's a lap down, so I didn't see that at the point.
Well, when you watch the broadcast back and you give it a thumbs up, you'll see how we talk about you definitely have a good strategy in terms of if this thing stays green, you're going to probably have an easy shot at the victory, but then obviously the cautions kind of change that. So it looked like it could work out for you. Obviously, trying to finish a race under green and not have a caution with 25 laps or whatever it was left at that time is going to be challenging. But we had a few cautions tonight, and then there was some really good green flag racing after that caution just before the end of stage one. So you never know. You never know. It looked like there was a potential there with the trucks kind of strung out and guys just getting into a groove that there's a chance that this thing was going to race green for the last 70, 72 laps.
Yeah, and I think these races are just going to be a lot of trying to see what strategy works best, trying to figure out what's going to be the way to go. Obviously you can't predict when cautions are going to be, but it's going to be interesting to see. It'd be cool. I think really the Bloodworth obviously had the best strat. I know Everly had some tires too, I think. I heard you guys say, but
yeah, well, lucky though, right? I mean, because if a caution doesn't come out, I mean, they're not winning the race. So
yeah,
that is fair. That is very true.
It's just a chance you take. Hey, I do want to ask on the stage. I cannot believe nobody came in.
Yeah.
Like they all had like 4 laps left, I think. Some of the guys were on a better, and everybody stayed out.
Yeah, I
10
think
laps probably.
I was one of the ones that stayed out too. I think I had like 13 laps left, and I already told myself I wasn't going to change tires at stage. So the sort of like stay out, get stage points, and then just run and hope for a caution, I guess,
Mhm.
But
so when I came out and told you guys, did you understand what I said?
Yeah, I understood. I mean, you guys have been stressing it too. Last race too. I actually messed it up last race, and then I actually pitted after and got a hold, I think. So,
yeah, well, that was the first time
doing that again.
Yeah, well, that was the first time we actually wanted to make sure that was a caution stage, but the points weren't going to be awarded until the end of that lap. even though we were calling that the caution stage. So we just wanted to make sure everybody. I was like, maybe they didn't understand because nobody pit. I swore
Well,
y'all
yeah,
didn't
because
understand, but y'all all had the same strategy, I guess. Go for them stage points.
Yeah, I know. The last race, like Daytona, I always try to take it easy, just to not get in too many incidents, just because of IPL, and so this week is just more okay. I need to get as many points as I can. So I understood what you guys are saying, and I just wanted to stay out to get those points, and then hopefully get some luck and get a good finish, which it turned out it did. So yeah.
well, stage points in a second place finish, pretty good showing tonight.
Yeah, and being since our top five, like there's gonna be such a shakeup. Because our top five finished 41st, 37th, like 19th, 29th, and 32nd was our top five in points overall. They all finished in 30th or beyond almost. So definitely gonna be a shakeup in points. So
Yeah, for sure. And still a long season to go. And I just want to say one more thing. My tires are old, and when it's stuck that good on coming out of 1 and 2 on that 2 to go, that just blew my mind. I thought I had a shot there, but
yeah, I thought all of
When we
our
talked
thinking
about
and stats were wrong. I was like, did he have another set? How is he keeping up with Bloodworth?
yeah,
But then
yeah,
3 and 4 happened, and we just seen him
yeah.
so what the
yeah.
difference was on those corners.
I think the tire temps came down a little bit and gave you that little bit of traction early, but then once 3 and 4 happened, the old tire wear showed itself. So
Yeah, for sure. It was it was a fun race. Very interesting. Very made you think, which I always enjoy. I think that's what makes this league fun, and just really makes everyone racing at their racecraft that much better. Just
yeah,
learning those little nuances and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, well, we have Father's Day next Sunday, so no race next Sunday. What is the track after that? Does anybody know? I'm
I believe it's Michigan.
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 Yeah,
Let's
that should
take a
be
look
pretty
here.
fun. Well,
Yeah.
Michigan it is. June 29th.
well, how do you feel about Michigan?
I love Michigan, but I did some officials. I think it was last week, and it didn't go too hot. So I guess
You know
we'll
what?
see.
It normally doesn't in our league for some reason. It's like the whitest track on the circuit, and
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah, it normally brings out a lot of cautions. So
Yeah, I think you see how wide it is, and it's fun going. You could go 3 wide easy, 4 wide, and then of course it's like, okay, why not 5 wide?
why not?
But
And then the
yeah, no, it's
speed
gonna be
factor
fun.
comes into play, and somebody pushes into the wall, and then it's just over right then and there.
Yep, for sure. But no, it'll be a good race, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the season.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I think you were my pick for this season, so
Oh boy,
come on with it.
I'll
Oh
try my
boy,
best.
no pressure.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try.
And make sure you put time into practice for Thursday night racing too, because that's
Yeah,
important.
that's my next thing I gotta do, because I don't know that track whatsoever.
Me neither. I haven't bought it yet. I should
We
probably
did
get
that
on
fun.
that.
We did that fun race, and it was bad. I think I told Bryce this. I was off track probably 10 times. And I quit. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
You'll be fine.
Yep, just practice.
All right. Well, congratulations on your P2 finish there. I'm looking to see how you move up in the standings, and I guess we'll go from there, and we'll see you. Well, I'll see you again, but I guess these guys at home probably won't see you till 2 weeks from tonight.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
All right.
Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. Yep, have a good night.
I'm gonna let you pull this one up. Happy.
Oh, I got him. Dustin Bloodworth, driver of the number 4. Your first win here at HVRL, I believe, in your 3rd season, man. Congratulations. I want to be the first one to congratulate you. And how do you feel?
Whoa, I don't know. Let me tell you something. It feels a lot like Earnhardt in '98. 3 years of trying or whatever. Man, it was great. I kind of feel bad. It's kind of I had no idea we were 3 wide because I was on old tires and all those guys trying to go by me were on new tires, and I'm trying to get down to pit because I'm going to pit next lap. And I guess one of them stuck their nose in and turned me and wrecked. And I'm like, well, all this is for nothing. And then you come out of the pits and you're like, holy crap, this might actually work out.
That's what we were saying on broadcast. Like, okay, he got in that wreck. May even been his fault. Then look at that. Even if it isn't at fault, heck, I think you'll take a win over an EOL.
I hope it's not. Man, I felt like it's kind of a racing deal. I had no idea he was there. I knew there was one car. I had no idea we were 3 wide. So, but I
Yeah.
mean, if it
Yeah.
is, it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I just hate it.
Who
It
cares,
kinda
right?
screwed up with the pit cycle and all that. I hate it.
Oh.
Kind of messed a bunch of people up.
The 19 did kind of come out of nowhere because he had some. I think he had some pretty good pace. Maybe he was on newer tires or whatever the case. But yeah, he did kind of come out of nowhere. So I could see you not knowing he was there, especially having to worry about a car up above you. So when you're seeing a truck up above you, you're like, okay, I'm just going to stay a little low. And all of a sudden, like, wait a minute. So I'm sure that's what happened. But we'll let the racing
Yeah,
stewards
it
look
was.
at that.
I was about to say, yeah. Let me tell you. I don't know how it was for y'all, but I know, like for us, it was absolutely insane when you get these mixed up strategies. So, like,
Yes.
I took the stage points, didn't pit, and so I'm getting blown by on the restart. And then you come into pit, now you're blowing back by everybody, and then they
Yeah.
pit. And it was so crazy having all of that go on. And I put those new indicator lights on the screen, and it was like, okay, 1 minute you're fine, the next minute they're blinking like it's a daggum light show because everybody's blowing by one side or the other on you.
Yeah, it
Oh.
definitely made for some interesting strategies with the way it played out at the end of stage 1 there, or the only stage I should say. And then the tire strategy, because you guys only had 2 extra sets, the length of the race with the track temps. So there was a lot going on throughout the race for sure. So it did make the broadcast a lot more interesting. I'm sure driving it and trying to decipher through your brain as the race is going on, what's the right call, what do I do? I'm sure that put added stress on you guys while racing as well. And I was thinking about that from the broadcast, like these guys got a lot to think about right now, especially when that caution came out at the end of the stage, like trying to process all the information, what's the right call here. So I'm sure that was definitely a factor for you guys.
Yeah, that was it's kind of, right there. It's like, I didn't have a great Daytona. So it's like, okay, I have a chance to get points. I got to take the points and we'll have to figure it out afterwards. But I tell you, the one that was more nerve wracking was the caution. I think it was like lap 85, 88, somewhere right around there. So it wasn't close enough to where we could make it on one stop. We were going to have to pit again.
Yep.
So the question became, okay, do I take my tires now? Do I take 4 now, or do I try to take 4, under green? If we get, if it went green, and me and Kian were talking, and we both decided, hey, we're going to wait, not take them now, save them at the end, because if people take them in 85, if there is something later in the race, you're SOL. And it just happened to work out that way where, me and him both had a set sitting there at, I think lap 110 or whatever. Like I said, it was going to be interesting because me and him were going to pit the next lap and take 2 tires. And so it was going to be interesting to see where we blended in with everybody who stopped early, because I know some guys stopped real early and they took 4, and then there were some guys stopping late taking none. So it was going to be real interesting either way.
Well, not to mention how perfect just everything worked out for you, because that caution happened, I mean, at the best time for you, where it trapped a lot of people down where they had to get wave arounds, and it cycled you from the back all the way up in the 6th after you pit. So like it really just worked out perfect where it was able to cycle you up there.
It did. Like I said, I don't know if it's me or him or whatever, but I feel bad it did happen that way, because that cut, I've been on the back end of that, and that sucks.
No,
I mean,
everybody's
that
gonna make their
sucks.
mistakes. It ain't no big deal. I do want to oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I was just
I'm
gonna say,
just-
everybody in this league has done that, so you're fine, Dustin. It happens.
I'm just glad for once it actually worked out in my favor, because it seems like every time,
Uh-huh.
like last year, I was in position a couple times last year
Yep.
to get a win, and something always happened. And so it's nice to actually have it fall your way for a change.
Yeah, 100%. I want to know, of course, they always say your first race will happen, even though I'm sure you won, just not here. But looking at this season schedule, did you ever think, hey, I'm going to win Kentucky?
Well, I like Kentucky. And so after Daytona, I finished like 30th at Daytona. I didn't. I tried to just stay off the IPL last week. I was like, if I can finish top 30 with less than 10x, it's a successful Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Heck
And so
yeah.
I finished 30th with like 11.
No.
And so I was like, okay, this week we need a top 10 with like, as minimal X as we can get. And so it actually, now we get a win and only had 4X. So, hey, it's
Not.
perfect. But,
Oh yeah. It's almost a guarantee you're not going to be on the IPL now.
I think we've ran Kentucky before, and I ran well here. And I like, Kansas, Vegas, Kentucky. They're all kind of the same, and I really like all three of those. So I was excited to come here tonight. Now, did I expect to win? It depended on how it all fell, and it just happened to fall the right way. So
Especially
really
with all
kind of
those.
having.
Especially with all those subs too. I mean, you start seeing these subs, Kern and Wilder, all these past champions in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that I didn't realize we were going to have that many, and it really threw me for a loop trying to
Me
figure out
neither.
who was who, and then you start looking, you're like, okay, Wilder's in the 08, you've got Kern in the 95, you've got Anthony Hall in the 11, and it's like, holy crap, man! Like,
Yeah.
you really stacked the field here.
Yeah, so to pull off a victory against that group of guys on top of how tough this series already is with the amount of solid drivers there is. I mean, Stanley Hill was fast all night long. Chris
Mhm.
Romano was fast all night long. There was other guys that were doing all the right things for a good portion of the race like you would expect in this series, and you're able to pull out the victory with that group of guys. So regardless of the situation, how it happened, it's a win is a win, and take it in this series for sure.
Oh, I mean, definitely, especially when you consider. I don't think some people realize, when you have 43 trucks in a field, it is incredibly difficult to just even get a top 20 half the time, just because of
Mhm.
all the different factors that can happen. And
Yep.
so to actually be able to pull off the win, I mean, most of the time I'm sitting there going, all right, if I can just get a top 10 tonight, look at the points battle, like, all right, top 10, and then, try to work your way up from there. The goal is not to win every race. I mean, it should be, but you got to be realistic. Like
Right.
43 guys, you're not going to win every race. So, a lot of times a top 10, top 15 with stage points is a really good night in this league.
Well, and the other way to look at it is the win was earned because you came out of that pit stop in 5th or 6th place. So you put yourself in a position to be there for the victory. And then based off your strategy, the fact that you were able to still be in that position with tires in your back pocket shows that the race went pretty well for you.
Yeah, no, look, when we had that long green run, that was the best thing we could have, because I'm a rhythm. I like to get in a rhythm. That's why I like short track so much. You can get in a rhythm real easy. Right? And I found something. Um, I was struggling in 3 and 4, and throughout that long green flag run where we had the green flag pit cycles and all that, I found something in 3 and 4 that I noticed I was able to get by a lot of people who were struggling. And so that's why on that last restart, I was like, okay, I know I got better tires than Romano. I know I got better tires than Forrest. If I can just get through 1 and 2, I'll blow by them in 3 and 4. And so the goal, I know on the broadcast, it probably was like, what is he doing in 1 and 2? But it was like, all right, just don't overdrive 1 and 2, get down the backstretch, go into 3 and 4, and you'll drive by them. And that's exactly what happened. Now, obviously, it was a little tighter than expected, because I know Romano, and I think we might have been 3 wide. I'm not sure, but I know we were pretty close coming to the white flag.
Oh, you split them. You did. I was like, no, he's not about to do that, and you did. But because of the good tires you had, you were able to stick it really well and be able to split those just fine.
Yeah, you had the confidence.
I was actually on your roof cam as you were doing it.
I bet that was a good view. That was not my intention, but when I went to, like I said, I was just better than everybody in 3 and 4. I can't describe what I found, but I just found something. I was better than everybody in 3 and 4, and I was going to ride behind whoever that car was on the low side right there, and he checked up big time, and so I had to go above him to get around him. And then by then I'm underneath the 19. I'm like, well, I'm here now. I might as well just go. It's too late now.
Yep. Well, it definitely all worked out for you. I'm definitely happy for you. And is there anybody you want to shout out, man?
Yeah, I gotta always shout out the sponsor, CircleBDiecast.com. Use my code TVR20 to get discounted shipping on anything you order. I will say, man, we have been moving a lot of merchandise on that site lately, and so I
Nice.
greatly appreciate everybody who's using my code and supporting Circle B Diecast, and let's keep at it. And hopefully, this is not the only time I'll get to talk to y'all this year. I didn't even get to talk to y'all last year, so hopefully there's a few more of these coming.
Well, I hope so for you, man. Well, again, congratulations on your win here, and now not next week. It's Father's Day, but I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks here at Michigan.
Oh, I get to soak it up for 2 weeks. I like that. That's even better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I greatly appreciate what you and Bryce do to broadcast this. It's greatly appreciated, and I know it's probably a thankless job sometimes, but I tell you what, it is fun to go back and watch them.
Oh, well,
we appreciate
this
that,
should be a
'cause
good one. We finally got all of our graphics working perfectly. I think everything went well, got to crank it up. And most importantly, you're going to get that little checkered flag next to your name. You get to sport all season long.
Thank the Lord. That's, like I said, I've been here since season 2, and this is the first win. And man, I couldn't be happier about it.
Well earned.
Yes,
well
sir.
deserved.
Yep, it sure is. Well, again, congratulations, and I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks, man.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Have a good Father's Day.
All right, you too.
Thank you, Dustin. Good job, sir. There you have it, our race winner in the 4 truck, Dustin Bloodworth, long time, consistent HVRL truck series driver, week in, week out, season in, season out, coming away with the victory. And regardless of how it happened, he put himself in a position to get it, and he got it.
Yeah, oh yeah, awesome. As you can see here, Dustin Bloodworth first, led only 7 laps. Chris Amano there in second. William Kern in third. Let's see. Biggest mover, Brandon Dayhoff gets a hard charger, 37 plus points. Yeah, most laps led, Stanley Hill with 41 laps. Donovan Cliff, fastest lap. And pole position was Stanley Hill. And we'll just go ahead. We got too many drivers in here. I'll just go over some of the top 10 here. Is Dustin Bloodworth, Chris Mono, William Kern. We just ran over those. Talked to all 3 of those guys. Daniel Everly, Forrest Martin, Brandon Dayoff, Anthony Hall. Oh, Anthony Hall worked his way back up to 7th there. Sean Hughes in 8th, Chris Weiniger in 9th, and Garrett Crawford in 10th. So all of our... Was that all of our guys in the top 10?
3 of the 4. Wilder wrecked on that last lap.
That's right. But still 15th.
And no victory though. All in the top 10, but no victory.
Yep. Those all 4 of those guys in the top 15, 3 in the top 10, and no win. So I think that kind of shows what
the strength of this series.
The strength of the series is for sure. I mean, even if it wasn't for Bloodworth at that, then Romano would have won. So either way.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, we know how fast Kern is. We know how fast Wilder can be. Anthony Hall won 3 races last year. I don't know a ton about Garrett, but he represented himself well tonight. And
only a 4X for him. So yeah, a great job.
That's just a testament to this series, these drivers in this series, season in and season out, and that's what makes it so great.
Heck yeah. Well, I guess that's all. Have a happy Father's Day, and I guess we'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and we'll be at Michigan.